Hey everybody, this is Stratagem, and today we're going to be watching 2 more episodes of DWK's Totally Legit recap series, A Flurry of Emotions and Rock Solid Friendship. So without further ado, let's get going. Let's see what he will do with a weird demon baby. Yeah, of course,
right,
that
so
shot.
Nurse Redheart is like, Twilight, you gotta help me. An entire class at Ponyville Elementary just came down with Derpy. And Twilight's like, I've never heard of that. What's it do? Well, it gives you a nasty rash, but it also causes rapid, irreversible brain damage.
Oh,
We've
wow.
only got about 3 hours before all these kids are literally retarded, and they'll probably be dead by the end of the day. Spike, go get Starlight and make her deal with this. Dude, Twilight, Glimmer's been in Trixie's wagon ever since they made up last week, and the last time I walked by that thing, I almost fucking puke. There's a fog bank of cigarettes, whiskey, and girl jizz for half a mile around that
That's
thing.
disgusting,
Fine, I'll
mate.
help the terminally
Seriously.
ill children. Never mind what Twilight wanted to do today. She just wanted to go get groceries and then have a bath and a glass of wine. But no, the dying kids had other plans. And Shiny's all, hey Twilight, how's it been, fam? Oh yeah, this looks like a social call. What the fuck do you guys want? And Candy is like, Twilight, please just take her for a night. We just want to go out for dinner and we haven't had sex in 4 months. Oh, 4 months, huh? 4 whole months, you poor dears. I haven't gotten any dick since you and those glitter-covered tarts sent me through that fucking mirror. How about you two deal with an entire country's interpersonal squabbles for a day so I can go get laid? And Flurry Heart's like,
Twilight's sister of my father, it is good to see you once more.
Oh.
I can never know true joy or sorrow as a pure being can, but would that I could feel the affection mortals do. You would be its recipient.
and Twiggy's like, all right, fine.
Holy
She's
shit,
so
what
cute.
the hell was
my
that?
favorite demonically tainted little pooch potato. And Candy's like, thanks, bro. We owe you one. Oh, you owe me a lot more than one, bitch. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, here's baby food, souls, extra souls, and backup extra souls. Oh, and this is the most important thing of all. Her whammy. What's a whammy? Witchcraft-aided malice mollification implement. It has a few charms on it that help soothe the rage of her tormented spirit. Anyway, thanks, Twilight.
That makes sense.
See you tonight. Anyway, so they fuck off, and Flurry's like,
Twilight, play with me.
Stop that, seriously.
so the common sense switch is in the Spike position today, and
Yeah,
he's all,
it
God
is.
damn it, dude, quit fucking around or Ponyville's gonna have 8 more retarded children. You want that to happen because your womb was overcompensating for the fact that it'll never be used? And Twilight's like, oh, Spike, if ignorance is bliss, then being retarded must be fantastic. You know. God, Jesus fucking Christ, I'm never gonna fucking break around. So they have to go to the magic supply store to get ingredients for a potion to cure the syphilitic children. And
Yeah,
Twilight's
that looks like
man, I always
parts
forget
for a
where they
potion.
keep the powdered manticore scrotum around here. And the royal loin goblin is like,
Auntie Twilight, please, I beseech thee. My developing cerebrum requires stimulation.
so Twilight decides to have a
Holy
cart race
shit.
to
What
entertain the
is it
demon
with-
baby, and much like the last
with
cart
his,
race we saw on this show, it
voice
ends
here?
in small children almost being killed. I'm just gonna say it right now. Ponies should not be allowed to have carts of any kind. If you want to race, you can just fucking
Great.
run, and you can carry your groceries in a basket or whatever.
Great
Nothing
artist
with
skills there.
wheels, except Trixie's wagon, and only because I don't think that thing's moving anytime soon other than rocking back and forth. So Princess Purple has to buy this entire display's worth of voodoo dolls that the
Voodoo
devil brat
dolls.
knocked over, and she's like, God damn it, what am I gonna do with all of these? I haven't needed this many voodoo dolls since that time I tried speed dating. Anyway, despite Spike's protests on behalf of these kids' rapidly dwindling IQs, Twilight stops to hit on Cheerilee because, let's be honest, who wouldn't? And she's all, hey Cheerilee, you got any tips for dealing with kids? I'm trying to take care of some shit, and this one's being a huge pain in the ass. Twilight, you know you could just get a babysitter, right?
Yeah,
I am the
pretty much.
babysitter. Oh, well, you just don't know what that word means then, do you? And Flurry's like, and Cheerimilk
Pretty
is
much
like,
this.
oh great, I'll just write that entire fucking lesson out again with my fucking mouth, because you know I'm an earth pony who doesn't even have magic, let alone demigod tier alicorn magic. And Twilight's all, yeah, God, that really sucks. Yep,
Yeah,
magic
sucks to be
sure
you.
would make this easier.
Yeah.
Hint, hint. What are you talking to me? 10 out of 10, Twilight. 10 out of fucking
No attempt
10.
was made,
Meanwhile,
indeed.
Shiny and Candy are at a mixer hanging out with his old college roommate and Big Mac stunt double Shafthead. And Shafthead's like, oh my god, look at you, Shiny. You were such a fucking dweeb back in the day. Now you're cooking your buns in the world's hottest oven, bruh. If you guys ever want a wife swap, I'm your guy, man. You're not married, dude. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, whatever, right? Yo, I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna grab us some jello jello shots. And Shiny's like, hey, babe, this is fun, right? And Cadence is like, dear, I feel old, and not even in a bad way. Come on, we got the whole night. Let's try to have fun. Fine, but if he refers to my vagina again in any way, I'm tying his cock. Yeah, okay, you're right. Let's get the fuck out of here. So, Tweety Ramirez stops at Ponker's place to grab some treats to console the little fillies and colts as they go through the painful intravenous treatment for what is now late-stage derpies. Of course, Candy Jr. over here fucks with the baby cakes and trashes the shop, and Purple's like, oh, shit, man, sorry about that. Look, I'll make it up to you. I'll get you some of your favorite baked goods as an I'm sorry present. And Pinky's like, oh, okay, I'll just go make those for myself then. Thanks, Twilight. No problem. Love you, bro. So Twi's only got 10 minutes to get to the hospital and mix up the cure before the children literally go full retard, and she's booking it like a bat out of hell with Spike clinging to the front of the stroller for dear life, and he's like, Twilight, stop for a sec. I need to get off this thing. God damn it, Spike, we can't stop her. We'll be too late. But Twilight, it's bouncing and rubbing up against my... gross, Spike. My bad. Seriously. Also, god damn it, now we know who ate all those pineapples I was saving for pina coladas. You fucking owe me. Anyway, they get to the hospital with seconds to spare and manage to save these poor bastards from a life of eating glue and crayons. So Tweety's reading to the kids to distract them from the nausea and possibility of kidney failure, and Flurry's like,
Anti-Twilight, I've cursed this cake with sentience. It knows only pain.
Great.
Just like I do when you ignore me. Please end this agony of neglect.
And Purps is all,
Not right now, Flurry.
and Flurry's like, so the devil child is overcome by the demonic taint left on her soul during its eternal torment at the hands of the old gods, and Twilight has to do the unthinkable, yell at her. And then she's like, oh, wait, this is probably my fault for dragging a magically unstable 1-year-old around on a bunch of errands while simultaneously setting a bad behavioral example and completely ignoring her. Also, now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't have brought her into a room full of kids with a contagious disease. Anyway, Flurry gets all saddy pants, and Twilight's like, dude, look, I'm sorry I snapped at you, okay? I took on too much responsibility and I got overwhelmed, so I couldn't give you the attention you needed. I fucked up and I'm really sorry.
The emotions and concerns of the unwoken are but frivolities to me, yet the mind of this nascent mortal prison compels me to forgive your folly. Just give me my fucking whammy and we'll call it good.
And so everything's fine. The lesson here is that if your newborn child throws a tantrum and you lose your shit and end up terrorizing her, all you have to do is explain yourself in a calm, logical manner and then apologize. Babies are reasonable people, ladies.
That's how it works,
so
doesn't it?
And Shiny and Candy show up, and Purps is all, whoa, you guys are back early. And they're like, yeah, it turns out we're old and boring now. We kept thinking we were missing out on all the stuff we used to do and the social life we used to have, but it turns out we're just happy being lame and living life as a family. We're dead on the outside, but alive on the inside, and that's a hell of a lot better than the other way around. And Tweedle's like, man, I learned something too. Children may be demonic monstrosities sometimes, but they're still people. Just tiny, stupid people. You gotta treat them right and set a good example, and when they fuck up, it's probably more your fault than theirs. Well said, Twilight. Well said. Still, I don't think I'm ever gonna have any. Oh, Twilight, you're still young. You could probably find someone. I meant by choice, you fucking bitch.
Of course. Of course you mean that. Yeah. They know what they are doing. Well, that was a interesting Flurry Heart interpretation. I mean, not the weird demon baby itself. That's kind of what most everyone does, but great voice work there. That caught me kind of sort of off guard here. And of course, the joke with the milk bottle. Yeah, we saw that coming literally the second the episode aired. So let's move on to the next one. Rock Solid Friendship. Alright. Feels good, Pony. Yeah. Totally. Totally mod recap. We hope so.
Okay, so this guy's like, good job passing your Rockdale exam, Maud. I'm glad I found someone else who wanted one of these degrees before I died. And Maud's like,
thank you all for coming to support me on this most auspicious occasion. Now that I'm an expert on rocks, I'm confident I'll be a good mother to Boulder's children.
What?
We will wed in 2 days' time and move to Autism Chasm so that we may raise our family in peace.
So we're on the E train back home, and Ponker's all, Maud, I'm happy for you and all, but is marrying your imaginary friend and moving away from civilization really the best? best idea.
I can't
Why
think
don't
of anything
you
better.
Go out to Ponyville with me. You could maybe meet a real guy and have some real kids.
Pinky, look at our family's track record with offspring. I know we call our business a rock farm, but it would be more accurate to call it a personality disorder farm because that's the only thing we actually produce. It's better if I don't have biological offspring, and I'll be happy with my rock children.
Yeah.
Look, just come home with me for a couple
Guy has a
days and
point
give
there.
real people one more chance. It can't hurt, right?
You would think that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Anyway,
she
after
would.
a quick dose of existential horror, Maud decides to humor her sister, and Pinky takes her to Ponyville in a last-ditch effort to form a connection with another carbon-based life form. And Rarity's like, yo, darling, what you been up to?
Making one last desperate attempt to avoid dying alone. I assume you can relate.
Oh, yeah, I suppose nobody really
That
wants
one,
that,
we-
do they?
It's
Once
like
again.
overcooked food. Nobody wants it, but a lot of us get it. Only this isn't something you can send back.
Spike, please tell me you brought some vodka. And Maud's all,
Pinky, not only do I have no idea how to talk to people, but I also make them miserable, and I don't even understand why. Social interaction for me is like looking through a one-way mirror. Please just let me leave.
and Pinky's like, look, it's everyone's favorite background pony, Lyra Heartstrings.
What does she have to do with this conversation?
Wait, what does who have to do with what? I just blacked out for like 10 seconds.
Yeah,
Oh, hey,
you noticed.
look who it is. I wasn't expecting to see you here, Glimmy. Then again, why wouldn't I expect to see the main character of the show? And Glim's like,
Have we met before?
and Maud's like,
No, I don't think so.
yeah, you're right. Never mind. I had a few glasses of wine with lunch, so, you know. So Ponka makes Maud hang out with Glimmy in the hopes that they'll hit it off, and Maud's all.
I like rocks. What are your hobbies?
And Starlight's like,
I like kites.
Are you a child molester?
no, why does everyone always ask me
I
that?
think most people assume that adults who like kids stuff are just child molesters trying to lure in new victims.
Nope, I just really like kites.
I respect you for pursuing your passion regardless of any potential social stigma,
Great.
but that's still pretty gay.
I can't argue with that. You want to help me fly my big gay kite?
Fuck yes.
Meanwhile, Pinky's spying on them and riding on the edge of a nervous breakdown because her sister's future essentially depends on two severely autistic people becoming friends. And Maud's
Yeah.
like,
Wow,
That's a
that
pretty
really is a big gay
big problem.
kite.
you think this one's big and gay? You should see the 10-foot wide one I made in the shape of Trixie's ass. I'd
What?
show you, but I'm not allowed to fly it within the town limits anymore.
You're really weird.
So, Pinky decides that these two might bond faster if they experience some tension together. So she's like, look out, guys, a rapist.
What?
Don't worry, I got her. That was pretty intense, though, huh? And they're all, why are you wearing a pizza suit? Why aren't you, you unfashionable motherfuckers? Jesus. Anyway, it's a little later, and Maud and Glimmy are doing some spelunking together, and I don't mean the kind she does
Yeah.
with Trixie. I'm talking about the actual kind. And Starlight's
Of
like,
course.
holy shit, this place is fucking gorgeous. This must be like heaven for you.
It's almost poetic.
What is?
That my personal paradise would be underground when my personal hell is above it.
Holy shit, bro, you're fucking deep.
So
Yeah.
are you. We're in a subterranean cave.
You know
Thanks,
what, Maud?
Maud.
I think you're really cool. And then Pinky's all, so
Exactly
it's later that
that.
night, and this is adorable. No, I'm not talking about the fact that these two sleep in the same bed. That's just hot. No, I'm talking about this right here. Maud's hair is obviously just as unyielding as her personality. Anyway, nothing sexual happens, I promise, but when Pink Ponk wakes up, she finds this note.
Pinky, thank you for trying to help me, but I'm done. I've realized that my obsession and self-imposed social isolation are just defense mechanisms I've developed to spare myself a life of constant rejection. Being alone hurts less if you pretend it's by choice, and I'd rather go back to my delusions before this taste of the unattainable shatters them forever. Please come visit me in my rock tulpas someday. Love, Maud.
And Pinky's like, God damn it, you stupid cunt. Why couldn't you just be my sister's friend? And Glimmy Glam's all, dude, wait, she left? Yeah, but we were totally hitting it off. You just kept fucking it up.
Yeah.
Seriously, that's pretty much exactly what she
Yeah,
said.
pretty
So
much.
Punk's pretty depressed that not only did she fuck up her self-professed area of expertise, but with her sister, no less. However, she powers through it, and thank God, too, because Maud is past the point of no return, and Pinky arrives just in time to interrupt her attempt at suicide by eel. And she's like, holy
Suicide
shit,
by
dude,
eel.
did you just
Yeah.
try to kill yourself?
Yes, I came so close to forming an actual interpersonal connection that I realized I could never go back to living in my fantasy world, no matter how well constructed it was. I thought I could be happy marrying my own fantasy, but it was all a lie. I told myself to keep the crushing loneliness and
Holy
despair at bay, so
crap.
I decided to end my life rather than undertake the monumental task of salvaging it.
But you're gonna die anyway.
Obviously, what's your point?
My point is that if death is certain anyway, then what's the harm in trying to live a little longer? At the very worst, you'll still end up dead like you wanted, but at best you might actually be happy. Look, I promise I'll stop being an annoying cunt, but just give it a shot, okay? If it doesn't work out, I promise I'll blow your brains out myself. And Starlight's too, just cuz.
Deal.
The mod's all.
Hello, compadre.
What kind of slang is that?
I have no idea. I'm sorry I left, but I'm really shit at this.
Hey, it's cool, man. You're literally talking to the princess of the social rejects.
Can I be part of your kingdom?
You already are, dude.
Thanks. Want to help me decorate my cave?
Whoa, back it up. Look, Mod, I think you're fucking great and everything, and I think
She
we're gonna be
doesn't
great
mean
friends,
that.
but I've got this thing going on with somebody else.
It's not a sexual euphemism.
Oh shit, my bad. Yeah, let's go.
Take some fuck, then some shit, then some fuck, then some shit. You got a fuck shit stack, a fuck shit
Yes,
stack.
thanks for that song.
On top of itself, nigga.
Yeah, that's DWK's mod as we know her. I'm sorry, I really don't know what to say to this. That show was something. Maud being kinda self-aware about her delusions and social ineptitude, and yeah, if you look at it from that perspective, it's really not surprising that she's hitting it off with Starlight so well. And hey, he's stuck with his Starlight Trixie shipping, not trying to get this into a threesome relationship, whatever. They're just literally decorating a cave, not in any other way. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm out before I start saying something really stupid, so as always, I've been Strategan. Thanks for watching, see you next time.